Okay, the use case for Tontos is those crappy things stuck in your windshield that you gotta scrape off. Boy, I'm gonna try to do this. Just having that nice flat blade. See if I can get underneath it to peel it off. In this case, it's a toll tag. Let's see if we can peel it now. Okay. So of course stuff tears, and that's where I'm going to have to scrape off. I'm not going to get this all on video. Lay a towel down, scrape away, peel away, do what you can, but a good Tonto blade helps this. So as you can see, you're going to be left with some residual stuff. It's mostly adhesive, and you end up with a big old pile of junk. This is the 8010 light Tanto. It's pretty good. What's up, YouTubers? Today we're going to talk about my 5 favorite Tanto blades. Just my 5 favorite. Doesn't mean it's the 5 best ever. Of course, this is an update from a video I made 4 years ago. I've acquired a few more knives, had a chance to review a few more in that time. The Chris Reeve knives, Unumzam is not one of them. So I have not yet done a full review of this one, or even a full carry. I won't say, yeah, I haven't done a full review on a couple of these knives, but I haven't done even a full carry on this one, so this one's going to be ruled out, but I do have another CRK knife in there. Let's jump right into it, because you just want to know. The first, or actually let me go, these are kind of in order at this point. The previous one I didn't put them in order, but these are, having done a lot of carry on these, this is the not the CRK, that was the last one. This is the Medford Knives Slim Midi. It's basically a mini Marauder, if you will. It does come on bearings. This particular one is in, I think, S35. Yep, S35 steel. And, oh, it's really, really nice. Did a full review on that. That one was up for one of the Knives of the Years. Really, really good. I will say, one thing I learned about this is when you're hand sharpening that Tanto edge, you're going to end up with a little bit of a crescent moon shape, depending on the roundness of it. Unless you're a little bit more careful. I ended up with somewhat of a thinner bevel on the end here, and then at that little tip there, and then I got a nice little wide there. And yeah, hopefully that shows up. But that was just an interesting thing. On the flat, it did just fine, but I did end up with some interesting wear on there based on the sharpening. So that's kind of my first one, is the Medford Knives Mini or Slim Mini Marauder. Second one up, or I guess number 4 of my top 5 Tantos, is the Les George VSEP Value Engineering Change Proposal. One of the greatest knives ever made, truly, and in a Tanto, it's excellent. Frame lock. This one is bronzed out and with the DLC coated blade. So, yeah, what more to say about this? The comfort of a Les George knife is as good as any knife you're ever going to carry, and that would go for all positions. It really doesn't matter. It's just the comfort, and it's on washers. First one was on bearings there, so washers is my preference. You're going to see a little bit of a leaning towards that. So the Les George VSEP number 3 is the CRK Nkosi Tanto. So yeah, I will definitely be comparing the CRK Nkosi Tanto with the Unumzam, see which one I like more. I'm leaning towards, at this point in time, just having carried the Unumzam a few times, I'm leaning towards the Nkosi a little bit, just because of the put away, and you'll know what I'm talking about. It's a little bit more comfortable there, but we'll have to see. It's not just about carry, it's not just about comfort, it's about cutting ability and that sort of thing. So CRK does a great job. They have a nice big bevel, if you take a look at that, on that the front flat there, and these have a nice hollow, but not super thin. This is definitely a very tough knife, very comfortable. I definitely suggest with any CRK, if you can, sport the extra money and get those with the inlays. If nothing else, it provides a little bit more of a full contour than just the flat plain Jane ones. So number 3, the CRK Nkosi. Number 2 is, and I really thought this was going to win because this is a full handed. This is the Cold Steel 8010 light. You could do the 8010. I think they make that in Tonto as well. I just happened to get the light. This is with Nathan's knives. My Carter scales. It actually about the same weight, I believe, as the original FRN or fiber reinforced nylon, and but these with are just a little bit wider. It's just full handed. This is definitely the other one of the use cases that of course I put on the front of this video is basically scraping things off of surfaces, and I do like a little bit of a rounding there. This one does have a little bit of rounding, not as much as I'd have liked. It didn't do the best, but also basically piercing things. You need to stab something. A Tonto is the nice strong tip that you want there, and the Cold Steel 8010 light, very very good. I do enjoy this one. Haven't done a full review of it, but I have done some recent carry. Enjoy it a lot. Also on washers, CRK on washers. So yeah, we're heading down there. And then my winner still is after all this time. It's the Spyderco, the PM2 tonneau version from Blade HQ. It is. I'm a 95%er, so yeah, I'm carrying most of the time. And when I'm using though, this is comfortable enough in hand. A little thin now at this point in time. I'm starting to lean towards a little bit bigger, bruisier ones in the hand. But this one's good enough, and like I said, nice thin slim carry, and it just has that marvelous rounding of that tip there, and with the smaller blade versus the 8010 light and some of the others, so you got the rounding and a little bit shorter blade there. It just scrapes off those things off of the inside of windows, which I seem to have to be scraping off more than I care to. You just got to put all sorts of things up in your your window for that sort of thing. So really, the Spyderco PM2 in a Tonto is, for me, still the best Tonto out there. So let's go ahead and review what we had again. We have the Medford knives, Slim Mini Marauder. We have the Les George VSEP Tonto. We have the CRK, the Chris Reeve knives in Cosi Tonto. Probably have to smush these in here. And then the 8010 light. And then lastly, and oh yeah, also by the way, on washers. So these are my top 5 right now. What I will say is stay tuned. I have an upcoming Tonto, a more traditional Tonto with a little bit of rounding, but it might take over all of these in terms of my very favorite Tonto. We're gonna find out on that one. So do stay tuned to my channel, and yeah, I think these are 5 pretty good bangers in terms of Tontos. Let me know below what Tontos you prefer, which ones did I miss, which ones am I not aware of, and so forth. So appreciate the like and subscribe. Do take care. It's not quite as rounded of a tip right there, or I should say the front Tonto part isn't quite rounded. My favorite still is the Spyderco, the PM2 Tonto. It just has a little bit more curve on there, and so it makes kind of peeling those things out, scraping them out, perfect on windshields. And by the way, to get the rest of that off, you just use some Goof Off or naphtha. It'll basically break through that adhesive. You could try alcohol, but that's going to take a long time. Naphtha's going to cut through it much faster. Over. So in this case, it's not Goof Off. It's called Oops, but get some of this cotton ball, and yeah, I'll take a quick shot of it afterwards. You can't entirely see it. Windshield's dirty, but the residual adhesive, maybe I can get it from the outside. You can barely even see it. Maybe it's just a nitpicker's thing, but I don't want the adhesive in there. I'll see it every time I'm driving. So I'm getting it out. Bye.